What is going on, guys? I'm with Steven. Today we're going to do a review / ride along on the IHC lowering kit. Now, if you haven't seen any of those videos, be sure to go back and check them out. There's 4 different videos. There's a time lapse, a before and after, and a part 1 and 2 of the full installation. So make sure you go back, check those out. I would really appreciate it. So like I said, today we're with Steven. We're out and about. We're just going to ride along. We're going to kind of give you our thoughts on this IHC lowering kit. Kind of do like a review on it. So we're going to kind of ride along, give you our thoughts on this IHC lowering kit. We're also going to update you if that carrier bearing mod we did in the last video, I'll link the card right here, if the carrier bearing mod fixed the vibration that he had after we lowered it. So let's get started. Sorry, we're riding along with Steven. So Steven, the IHC kit, just overall, how would you rate it, like, out of 10?
I mean, probably, 10 out of 10. I haven't had any issues out of it. So
what about when we put it together? Was there anything that you didn't like, or there was some extra stuff we had to do to get particular stuff to fit? You didn't knock any points off for that at all?
The one thing that I complained about, if you watch the actual install video, was the fact that they did not know my truck had a 2-piece drive shaft. So they did not send me the thing I needed for my carrier bearing relocation. Which, after doing some research, I didn't need the bracket that they were providing, and we done a video on that modification that we done anyway. But as far as the kit itself, the installation, of course, the rear gave us a fight, but that was more the leaf spring pins, which, of course, you'll see that in the installation video. The pins and the leaf springs were a pain in the butt to get out and gave us a big fight for that. But overall, the kit itself, the control arms, the flip kit, all that were quality parts. I've put probably 1,000 miles on the kit since we've installed it. I love it.
So let's get one question out of the way. We've been riding along for about 3 to 4 miles now, and honestly, it rides just as good as it did when it was stock. So anybody looking to buy this kit, I will link it in the description below. But what do you think, Steven? It still feels like a stock riding truck.
Right, and that's one thing that whenever I was looking at lowering kits, like a 3.5 kit, the Beltec, you replace the front struts and do a rear flip to get your 3.5. The IHC, you do control arms, so it's a little more expensive, but the one thing that everybody was talking about was ride quality with the Beltec. The Beltecs, everybody talks about how crappy they ride, and I didn't want that because I'm going to daily this truck for as long as it lasts, and so I wanted something that rode as smooth, as stock as possible. And with the control arms, you keep the front struts, the front shock, strut tower, front spring, and all that. And it's a little more expensive kit, but the ride quality is there. And that, like, everybody's like, oh, why you lower the truck? It's gonna ride like crap. But no, it rides great.
So basically, what he's saying is, spend that extra what, $400 or $500 on the IHC kit versus the Beltec kit, because it will ride a lot better, guys. You definitely get what you pay for. If you want your truck to ride just like stock, make sure you spend that extra money. Just get the IHC kit. So let's talk that carrier bearing mod we did in the last video. Again, I'll link it. Make sure you go check it out. Steven, did it fix the vibration you had after we lowered the truck?
So as I was saying, my truck has a 2-piece drive shaft. I have a 16 crew cab, super crew cab with a 6.5 foot bed. So, and it's 4-wheel drive. But on the Super Crew cabs, usually the 5.5 foot beds have a single piece drive shaft, so they don't have a carrier bearing. So whenever you do the drop, the flip kit repositions your pinion angle to the right angle. Well, with the carrier bearing, you got to move the carrier bearing up, or else you'll get a really bad vibration, like a driveline vibration whenever you're like accelerating, driving down the road. So, which I put it together before doing the mod. I drove it, and I did have that vibration. So with the mod, I would say we got rid about 95% of the vibration. The only time that I do still feel something is about 25 up to 30 mile per hour. You'll still feel a slight vibration. Now, my wife, she probably doesn't even notice it most of the time. Like, it's still like a small, very small, minuscule vibration.
I personally, in the passenger seat, I've not felt a vibration. And it's kind of funny, this is the first time I've rode in this truck since we did that lowering video. But I do not feel a vibration. But sometimes you can feel stuff more in the driver's seat than when you're riding along.
Right, and that's what I was about to say. If you're kind of particular like me, and you like know what you're feeling for, like know exactly what you're like, how it should feel, you're gonna notice it. But like he's saying, most people don't like that ride in it, they won't ever tell a difference.
So what else should we touch base on? What else do you think people would ask about a lowering kit? Obviously, ride quality, the install. Like I said, go check those install videos out. It was pretty difficult to install, but it took us about 6 to 7 hours to do it with the lift. We've had people in the comment section say it's took them about 15 hours when they just did it in their backyard. So just know it's a pretty big job. So I'm trying to think of what else that they would
bottoming
want to know.
out, because I did go 6 inches or what was it? It's a 3.5 drop, but I think I got like 6 inches of drop in the rear. I don't remember. That's in the install video as well. We done measurements. But I don't have any bump stops right now because I didn't get any extras. I don't have a C-notch, so I've got like 3 or 4 inches of travel. And I don't use my truck for heavy like loads or a bunch of towing, but I do use it as a truck. I throw stuff in the bed every once in a while, logs, lumber, just random stuff like that. And I don't have any issues bottoming out. If you do have like more loads or whatever you're wanting to put in there, they do offer like helper bags, which is actually a mod that I want to look into doing down the road. But right now, helper bags I don't really need. It all rides good, drives good. I haven't overloaded it to where I'm bottoming out really bad. Daily driving, I might bottom out, I don't know, once or twice a week. If I'm going pretty fast and hit a decent bump, it might bottom out, but nothing that's majorly noticeable. Oh, you want to do it like this? All right. While we're shooting the B-roll, I got to thinking about squeaks. Because a lot of people, whenever they do these lowering kits and stuff, they have issues with squeaks or squawk or whatever, like a bushing rubbing or something like that. Whenever we done the install, we greased everything the way IHC recommended the bushings and everything be done. We didn't have any, so that was another really good thing about it, is whenever we put it all together, we didn't have to take everything back apart and find some random weird creak or squeak that we had going over bumps. So it's actually been really quiet ever since we've done the install. So I just wanted to add that in there. Forgot to think about that earlier. So
well, all right, guys. Like you said, the carrier bearing mod, it fixed most of it, 95% of the issue. If you're a passenger, his wife, we don't feel it, but he does, because he knows how the truck feels more than anybody. But our overall review of the IHC, like he said, 10 out of 10. There was some stuff, insulation wise, that we had to drill some holes bigger where the powder coating may have closed it off.
Maybe get
and just the two-piece shaft. But anyways, it's well worth the money.
Oh, yeah.
The ride quality is excellent. And just overall, Steven, would you recommend it to everyone watching?
Oh, yeah. I would definitely look into IHC. They offer kits for other trucks, makes, models. Definitely a good kit. Quality control arms. Everything was welded good. All the parts were nice. Flip kit was good. That one thing with the carrier bearings. Really.
And like I said, the complaints are very minimal. Other kits, we could have had a lot worse issues or a lot rougher time getting fitment perfect, things like that. So what we do have to complain about is very minimal, but like you said, nothing's perfect, so we have to tell you all everything, we didn't like about it.
Right.
But, mostly good, 9.5 out of 10. Definitely check out the IHC kit. I'll link in the description box below. Like I said, make sure you go check out all the installation videos. Make sure you check out the carrier bearing mod video. Steven, you got anything else to add?
No, I mean, just keep an eye on the channel for more updates. Because like I said, the helper bags, they'll be down the road. Probably not anytime soon. A few months, year, whatever.
Oh, in the next video, we are going to do like a year update of the F-150. We're going to show you all the mods we've did. Like I said, you can go to the F-150 playlist. I'll link it here, and you can see everything we've done. But we're going to do like an update video. We're going to show you how well all the painted stuff is holding up, the lowering kit, the tailgate shock, the bed liner, not the bed liner, the tonneau cover, my bad. We're going to show you how everything's holding up about 8 months to a year down the road after we've done this stuff. So it's crazy you've almost had the truck that long. But
Yes, it is.
anyways, it's been an awesome journey. So we're going to keep doing stuff to the F-150. But like I said, in the next video, look forward to that. That's what we're going to do in the next video is, do an update video. But anyways, I'm going to show y'all some B-roll. I'm going to have him do some drive-bys because we haven't done anything like that yet with this truck. It's all been stills in the shop. So I'm going to have him go by. Maybe he can hit some bumps and you can see the suspension move. And yeah, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn the bell on so you get all the notifications. Until next time.
Until next time.